Good day, everyone, and welcome to the Engineer Construction Lecture Hub. Today, I want to talk about a very important topic, and that topic is the structural load transfer system. Load transfer system. That's the topic for today. Now, when we talk about load transfer system, we are looking at how this load is being transferred from one structural component to another. Okay, because for a structure to be monolithic, it means that the whole of these structural components are interconnected rigidly. Okay, because what happens is that once a particular component gets the load, it transfers it to the other component. So for example, we have a structure in this format. We have a structure in this format. Okay, we have it in this format. Okay, so for example, this is the base, this is the base. Okay, this is the base, this is the base for this. Okay, so for example, now you see that this platform is the slab. Okay, while these are the beams. Okay, the slab is restrained to these beams, okay, at the edges. Now these beams are being hinged to the columns. Okay, then the column is being connected to the foundation base. Okay, so this is how the load is being transferred. For example, if this is a two-way spanning slab, you know the load is being distributed at all sides. Okay, now we have it in this direction. We have it in this direction. We also have it in this direction. We have it in this direction. We have it in this direction. We have it this way. We have it this way. We have it this way. So this load is being spread, okay, to the beams. So the beams is what carries the slab. So the beam receives the load from the slab. Now once this load is being received, by the beams, the load, now half of the load goes at one direction, the other half goes at the opposite direction. So the load is being shared to the both supports. Okay, likewise this comes this way, this goes this way. Okay, this goes this way, this goes this way, this one goes this way, this goes this way. So you can see that each of these columns receives load from both beams, hinged to it. Okay, when you have column that you have two beams hinged to it, is what we refer to as uniaxial column. Okay, uniaxial column. Uniaxial column, based on their positions, they are columns that support beams from two directions. Okay, when you identify such column, we call those columns uniaxial columns. Now there are some cases where, for example, in this structure now, we have a column here at the middle. Okay, we have the base here. We have it this way, this way, this way, and this way. Okay, when you have such a column, all right, that is being supported by four side beams, okay, is what we refer to as biaxial column. Okay, biaxial column. So in this case now, half of this beam goes this way, half of this comes this way, half of this comes this way, half of this comes this way. So they are being, you know, hinged to this column. So this load in this 4 direction come into this column. All right, so you see that this column supports load from 4 side beams. It's quite different from the one that is supported by 2 side beams. Okay, so when you have intermediate columns, those columns are predominantly, especially the beam conditions, okay, will tell you if that column is a uniaxial column or a biaxial column. Okay, so the systematic transfer system now is that the load moves to the beams. The beam now shares it into 2, you know, in both directions for the support. Now the support now gets the for example, this is where the load comes. This comes here. This comes here. So eventually it goes down. Okay, it goes down as P. Okay, as axial load. Okay, it goes down. Now once it goes down, it comes to the base, and to the base now is being, you know, spread along the area of that base. So it is the soil that is the receiving end of this load. So once this load comes down, is to now be spread. Now understand that there is a point, okay, where you lap your reinforcement. That is from the base to that is the starter bar, and the column that continues, the reinforcement that continues the column. Now at that point where they meet, where you do your lapping, there is what is usually developed there. It is called, you know, plastic hinge. It is called plastic hinge. Okay, and normally it is good to stiffen that area, that zone. It's good to stiffen it because it will give good resistance to lateral forces. Okay, so you should understand that our loading system, okay, the way the load is being transferred is from the top to the bottom. Okay, so we try as much as possible to create the required rigidity, the required you know, connectivity, you know, of this structure, and to maintain equilibrium. Okay, that is the only way we can ensure effective transfer of load. Effective transfer of load. Okay, so it's very important we have that in mind. So I decided to bring this topic so we can be able to understand how our structural members, you know, how they carry and transfer load, you know, in order to ensure the stability of the structure. So at this point, I'm going to stop here for today. If there is any question or comments, suggestions or contributions to the topic, you can drop them at the comment section. Please do well to like this video, share, comment, and most importantly, follow this page for more updates. Thank you very much, and do have a lovely day. Thank you.